Game. Now, there was plenty of hope and even more glory for the young musicians from Northamptonshire who topped the bill at the Royal Albert Hall in London.
Yes, what a night for the 90 members of the county's youth orchestra. They brought the entire audience to its feet last night with their rousing finale to the school's proms. It's an experience they'll never forget.
This is the Royal Albert Hall. Well, it's empty now, but tonight the atmosphere should be electric for the last night of the school's proms. And this year, given the honour of playing the traditional rousing finale, Land of Hope and Glory, is the Northamptonshire Youth Orchestra. Their day began early in Northampton with yet another rehearsal. There's still 10 hours to go until the big moment, but already the nerves are starting to show. So today's the big day. How are you feeling?
Nervous. Very nervous.
A slight nervousness, but we just want to have a really good time and enjoy the musical experience of going down to the Albert Hall.
Time for the trip down to London for a day they'll never forget. The school's prom has been held at the Royal Albert Hall for the past 20 years and is now the most important date on the school's musical calendar. It's run by the charity Music for Youth. What are you hoping they're going to get out of performing here tonight?
Well, I think the best day of their lives, a day they will always remember all their lives. And, you know, they'll go on to different ways of life, they'll go on to different professions and things, but they'll never forget this day. And I don't think anybody ever does when they first come out onto the stage of the Royal Albert Hall.
At the final rehearsals, everything's going well for the Northamptonshire Orchestra. They're performing two pieces, the Carnival Overture, conducted by their very own Peter Dunkley, and of course the rousing Pomp and Circumstance finale under the charge of guest conductor Anthony Hopkins. The audience of nearly 5,000 people has started to arrive, and in the basement changing rooms, the tension is beginning to mount.
Well, we had a super rehearsal earlier on this afternoon, so I'm sure they're going to do themselves justice this evening. And as always, when you go on this stage, it's just a magnificent sensation. There's a wonderful crowd out there. They're really enjoying themselves, so I'm sure we're going to have a great time.
The waiting is finally over, and for these young musicians, it's time to face the music.
I'm getting a bit more nervous now. I can hear everybody out there, but I think we're going to do all right, so just looking forward to it.
How are you feeling?
A bit nervous, but I think I'll be all right.
Everyone who heard them at the rehearsal said, wow, they are terrific, and so they are. They're going to play the Carnival Overture by Dvorak, and please, will you welcome now their leader, Richard Smith, and their conductor, Peter Dunkley.
A stunning performance, but now the moment the whole Albert Hall had been waiting for.
Stirring stuff.
It always brings a lump to the throat,
doesn't it?
doesn't
The
it?
Northamptonshire Youth Orchestra there. Now, the closing headlines.